Hello and welcome to another edition of Covid19 Diaries. I am your host, Senjom Awushi Adadabo, Chief Photographer, CEO, Images Image. Our guest today is Samuel Safo, the officer turned footballer. Samuel, how are we doing?
Hi, madam. I'm doing great, and you?
It's a pleasure having you, so I'll say my day has begun well. Samuel, please give us, for somebody watching you for the first time, please do us the honors and tell us who Samuel Safo is.
Samuel Safo is my name, a Ghanaian international, former captain of Liberty Professionals, that's my base Premier League club.
Yeah. Where are you now?
I'm currently playing for Al Khalid Club in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. And before then?
Before I was in Iran. Okay. From Liberty Professionals, I was transferred to a club in Iran called Saipa FC.
Okay.
So from there I was transferred from that side to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
The famous police officer.
Yes. From bodyguard to player.
Yes.
From police escort.
From guarding the Black Stars
to playing for the Black Stars. You see,
mainstream.
That is lovely. And I'm happy to have been,
anyway.
And I'm happy to have been the photographer to have shot your transitions. It's been my pleasure as well.
Exactly. Images. Kudos to you guys.
Thank you, love. So, my dear, although we are smiling, the times are not good. We've had the world has been hit by this global monster, Corona. And how has it been in Saudi Arabia? How has the nation Saudi Arabia been coping? How has it affected your life, your movement? Tell us.
I think in Saudi Arabia, before this whole pandemic started, because of the Mecca, Islam, they do come here to pray. They have, they call it the Umrah. Okay. So a lot of foreign nationals, Muslims around the world, they travel here a lot. So it actually started from that city. From Mecca. When this all thing started, yes, and all these things started, a popular city there called Mecca and Medina.
Okay.
Here in Saudi.
Okay, not Adenta.
So
Medina.
Actually, Saudi Arabia actually was the first country in the Gulf that recorded the highest number of cases.
Okay.
In the Gulf countries, the GCC countries, they recorded the highest number of cases. So it was a bit of, So what they did at that particular moment was to lock down this. I think they recorded close to about, if I'm not mistaken, I stand to be corrected anyway, 3,000 or so.
Wow. So when did you, Samuel Safo, first hear of it? When did you first hear of Corona? When did you first hear of Corona?
That was I thought it was something that was just happening around, China, around Wuhan, that way. So just that, But in January, it started, coming around, like, it became a bit of news. So in February, we had this, started telling us about it, that we should be careful in our team.
Okay.
That was when it started here. It became like,
when it got closer.
A news now in our city. Okay. I must commend the trains of the land here in Saudi. They told us they are going to block the city, my city, to where our team, the training ground is.
Oh.
So what they did was that, they told us they are going to lock down the city for 2 weeks because they recorded some cases, a city close to ours.
Okay.
And here they know the entrance and the exit to every city. So right away they deployed policemen all around. So if you are from that city, you can't come to another city.
Yeah.
Everybody stays there.
Okay. So Samuel, are you over there alone? Are you in Saudi? Yeah. Are you in Saudi alone? Or you are with your family?
Yeah, I'm in Saudi alone.
Wow. Okay.
No. For now, I'm in Saudi alone. Yeah.
Okay. So, so did you contact your family? Were they worried about you?
Yeah, I talk to my dad a lot, almost every day. You know, we talk about a whole lot of stuff. And then this thing came up. So all that he said was, you know, I just have to be careful at this particular moment because it is something that, you know, it's a pandemic. Everybody is going through it. So it is not something new. And, you know, this land too is a different ballgame altogether. When you come to Saudi or when you are in the Islamic religion, like in the Islamic countries, laws is different. You get what I mean? When you talk about Ghana and here, you know, I see the president saying everybody should be indoors and all that, but you still see people outside. Here, it's not like that.
You know, indoors
you see policemen, they don't, you know, indoors is indoors. Indoors.
That's right. Indoors is indoors.
You know, before we started this whole thing, they introduced curfew as well. You know, as I said earlier on, Mecca and Medina are the the two towns that is recording the highest cases.
That was West Heat.
Now they are observing 24-hour how do you call
curfew.
it? 24-hour curfew.
Not even in lockdown.
At all.
Not even lockdown, curfew.
Curfew.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they don't go out at all. Our city, our town now we are observing just from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
You have that time just to go to supermarket, to the drugstore, to the mall. And even not all the mall. The mall is the grocery stores, the groceries in the supermarket, the hypermarket, the Lulu market, and all that.
Okay.
That is the only shops that opens.
So there's no shop where you go to get this your fine top you're wearing.
No. I'm sorry.
Sense the urgency in your voice, and then so I can get the atmosphere there that nobody is joking with this in Saudi. In Saudi, it's serious business. Like Safu said, lockdown in Saudi is lockdown. Some regions have even observing curfews, right? Good. So before this, how was your everyday life like? Has this whole lockdown and curfew thing, has it interrupted your normal flow of life?
Well, I am somebody that, I love to isolate myself, sometimes, because of my background, because I don't go anywhere here.
Okay. About training, so that means that you're an indoor person, so you're already indoors. So, but how about professional life? How has it impacted? Do you still go to training? Has it affected your pay as it's been heard all over the world? There must be some little change, even though you're just like me, another indoor person.
Well, I have heard about the pay cards, issues here and there, but it is something that they have not decided yet in this land. This is our league. They've not decided anything like that. I've heard, okay, but they've not come out with
any official statement,
a conclusion yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just waiting on that.
How about working out, keeping fit?
So working out, and I stay fit. I try to do a lot of things, by myself, like being monitored by our fitness coach. They always send programs in our platform, as to what we should do and all that, So when you send videos, we analyze it, if you are doing it well or you are not doing it well and all that. And also,
so let me get this right. So you have to videotape yourself working out?
Few fitness coaches, friends.
You video yourself working out and then you send to them?
Yes, that is how we can do to, for them to monitor, because they want to see if you are doing it, they want to see. They want to see, the fitness coach wants to see, the coach wants to see, the club wants to see. I have to do.
So have you been monitoring reports from Ghana since all your family is back home? Have you been monitoring how Ghana has been faring, and what is your take on our attitude towards this whole global pandemic?
Yeah, I think it's bad, you know, how we reacting to this whole thing, you know, because
what do you mean it's bad?
On the other hand,
we don't look alarmed enough, or we are not acting alarmed enough?
No. Excuse me to use this word, but Ghanaians, we are lawlessness.
That's a bit harsh.
We
just love our space. That's why we fought for freedom very early amongst the African countries. But we're trying.
You know. Yeah. You know, and then, reading and also, you know, watching some interviews of some few people. Somebody is saying the virus can only attack the rich people.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah. Yes.
This virus has no respect of anybody.
Yes. But
you know,
but you
anything
see,
at all.
yes.
So I think.
But you see, Safo, good you mentioned that. You see, that I think that opinion has been formed by many, both the educated and non-educated, because of maybe reportage. And you know, more prominent people are openly coming out to state that they have this disease. You will not have a commoner. No commoner comes out or wants his or her face to be saying that I've had the virus, you see. So those that everybody can say that, oh, Idris has it, oh, Prince Charles has it, oh, the Prime Minister has it. Do you get me? Those, because those are the people who have come out.
It is for their portal. You want?
Yes. So no. So I'm just saying that. Yeah, I'm just saying that. That is just, I think that is, you know, being a media person, I'm saying that maybe that is how people are relating to the disease. Anybody that, if you go and Google victims, you will not have any private person's face showing. Do you get it? But you will have the prominent people because they have come out. So maybe that's where the you know, this whole misinformation is coming from, right?
No.
So,
but if, let me just use any name, like Alexander Obnafusu, like somebody having it, do you think they will put his name?
Alexandra doesn't want to be seen because the disease is coming with stigmatization. So Alexandra will not want to be seen, but nobody can stigmatize a Prince Charles for coming out. So maybe that is it. But moving on, in your own way, how have you helped to curtail this disease?
People, you know, with the little followers I have, you know, on my Snapchat, on my live a lot, you know, I go live a lot on Instagram and then other platforms, just so, you know, the little awareness that we all can do, we add our voice to it.
Good.
And then also helping or giving back to the community as well.
How have you done that?
We do it, but it's off camera anyway.
Yeah, you know, I do understand.
I
do understand that it's off camera, but that, you see, things are changing, the world is revolving, so sometimes certain things you need to come out of it to encourage others. Do you get me? That you don't need to be super rich to do something. I started this program because I said to myself, I don't need to have like millions of followers, you know, to educate people. Do you understand? I do have followers, yes, so let me just do what I can. Do you get me? So when you do something, just say, oh, we visited so and so communities. Yes, we don't want to hear, you shouldn't, if you don't want to put the figures out there, but you should state it and let it encourage other people to that. You don't need $1 billion to contribute your quota to wiping out this monster from the world. Yeah.
Then try say I see na everything ya konsa okun. Me say enye doctors no kwa na everything ya enye police for no kwa na everything ya say marry. As citizens and so yes we work ejuma asede a o say dem yes ye say yes stay indoors no yebo te betina fie because yare no say upia eno na but say wotina papo e wo fie dia em say no so wo nchen enti no mesre say de wo bia so wo say ye na minim say emre pam no yare baba besia ko but enya mesin ne de yebo modern say betina de aye ejuma no say ne say na be yare no betina de the betting I kicking it out. Send your book of football.
Okay, let me try and see if I can at least get close to you, Ewe. Miato a door, manya doview, a door, haduma no doy, mi jagba miano akoma. Mia closhi, mushang mila, manyama killer nana, finavalamu. Tana lenana, na closh na, tamie, na ashiwi la sure. Na do shiwi avogu do na manya apla mundudu aro ajechi na no ka mia de kukuba mia no ko ma la ba do manya makanchula do manya mapie manya makoko manya maibo manya maju ta mi kuku dem na nbele mi no ko ma lo ba mi ga na ko ma ko shara kapi anu gbo na ige na mi no ko ma ye dolala ma chachago akpena mi. So yeah, I try. So I tried. Yes, we call on you. Let's all continue to fight this.
Inshallah, we will kick it out.
Amen. 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 Thank you and take care.
You're welcome.
Bye.